Okay guys, so first for this build to work, you need to have Technician on, that is your specialization. So click that bad boy. You can click and max out whatever you want. Everybody's different, so this is what I have right now on. Mainly, we'll all have majority of the same thing like this right here, but I know this is different from people and then this. For this to work though, you need to max out rifle to tier 3 so you can unlock this linked laser pointer. This is the mod that I was telling you guys about in my previous videos when I said like this thing is so OP. This is all you need for any of your builds to work for spotter. This is all you need. The only requirement that you have for this to work is your underbarrel needs to be a long underbarrel. That's the only thing. It can't be a short underbarrel at all. That's when you guys ask, like in my previous videos, hey, why aren't you using a vector, or why aren't you using another a better SMG? Because you can't. It has to be a long underbarrel. So only certain amount of guns have that. Now this is an AR build, so mainly all AR builds have it. I know a couple ARs don't. I don't know if the FAMAS has it. If it does, the FAMAS would be really good for this build just because of the RPMs. But yeah, like I said, this is all you need is the link laser pointer. Everything else is irrelevant. Totally up to you guys. The med kit sucks, so uh, that's I wouldn't pick it because of that. Just this is the only reason I run it. This and then the plus tier 1 skier. So even if you equip this, you get a plus 1 skill tier. So if you have 5 skill tiers and you equip this, now you have 6. Now you have a tier 6 hive or tier 6 drone. This right here is OP. I like it a lot. I like the mod obviously a lot too. But if you guys don't know how to work this, I'm gonna quickly go into the gun range and show you. So give me 1 second. Okay, everybody. So because of this mod right here, this linked laser pointer, this is the reason that you don't need night watchers. This is why I said only put this on and not not watchers. You don't really need it at all. I'm gonna quickly show you why. So I'm gonna take this off real quick, and I'm gonna aim. So when I aim, you don't really see anything, right? I'll even drop a skill. You don't see anything. Nothing above him. He's not highlighted at all. Okay. Now, as soon as I put it back on, let me show you. Let me put it back on. I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna aim. He's highlighted instantly. As long as you see this red mark above someone or around them, that means they're highlighted. So that means you can instantly you'll be able to see them even if they go behind cover. So this ad right now, basically, he can go behind cover and I'll still be able to see him because he's highlighted. It doesn't matter. But this is the reason why I was saying you don't really need night watchers. And the same as you can see, look to the far right, you see how he's highlighted too. It works no matter what. I like running it. I know some people don't like running it. I have clanmates that hate running spotter, and I don't know why, because it gives you a really big damage buff. I don't see why you wouldn't run it. It's really no point not to. I know some people like running unbreakable, but I don't. I really like it. Spotter's good for me. It works when I pulse. So, I mean when I aim. So just like that, I'm aiming and it works. Aiming works. You shoot them, you're procking spotter and in sync all at the same time. So it's basically the same thing. Just you don't have to use the mask. That's all. As you can see, it works. I'm going to show you again. That's without it though. This is let me take it off real quick to show you what it would be without it. Reset. Pulse. Aim obviously, and then nothing. You don't see anything above them. That's why I said you only need the linked laser pointer. It's the only thing you would need for this. Alright everybody, so this is the build that I was showing you in that little preview uh, clips that I posted. This was the build that I was running. Well, this is the similar build. I was running Memento, but I took it off because I like this version of it a lot better. A lot better. This bad boy hits hard. You can play with a solo or in a group. Doesn't matter. Either way, it works. I know when I was fighting against people, I was fighting against a lot of people that had 0-6 builds. If you don't know what 0-6 is, that is just it's zero reds basically, and 6 blues. That's when you hear people say 0-6, that's what that means. If you didn't know that. If you did, then you obviously know. But this build even hits hard against people that's running full tank builds. And I'm able to one clip people. So this build is definitely OP. I like it. For my guns, I'm using the Police M4 with NSYNC on it. You don't have to run NSYNC. You can also run Measured. Measured is really good. And Measured's good. You can run in Sync. Strained is also good. Those are the only 3 that I run. I have a clanmate that runs Optimus. You can run that as well, but totally up to you. The gun talent is optional. You pick whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't have to run the exact same talents I'm running. For my secondary, you already know I'm running a Nemesis. That's my baby. I love it. I need to max it out though. So don't look at the one-off core attributes. I'll max it out eventually. I did change my pistol though, so now I'm running the tactical M1911, and I'm running NSYNC on it. I was using the Card 45 with finisher, but when I was having 1v1s with my clanmates, I kept losing with it, so I had to switch it up a little bit, put in sync, and it definitely hits a little harder. I want to try this out though, but we'll see. For the gear, it's mainly as my old. It's mainly the same as my old build that I posted, the Memento AR build. But obviously, you can see I took the Memento off and I changed a couple things. But we are running a Seska mask with crit chance, crit damage, and a crit damage mod on it with armor rolled on the attribute. You need this because you just want to try to get 60 crit chances as best as possible. A lot of people don't care about 60 crit chance, but I do. I want it. My chest piece is a spotter chest piece with crit chance, crit damage, and a crit damage mod with crit weapon damage rolled on that core attribute. It's a Fenris chest piece. My holster is a Walker Harris, crit chance, crit damage, and armor on it, just to give me that extra weapon damage. That's why I'm using it, because I just want the extra weapon damage. You don't have to use this holster if you don't want to. If you're one of the people that think weapon damage is pointless, clanmates of mine, they think that, then you can use improvise. You can change this holster out to give you an improvise holster, and you can use another crit damage mod to get you higher and higher up on that crit damage stats. For my knee pads, I'm using Fox Prayers with crit damage rolled onto them and armor. This is just best in slot, so definitely nice to run. I like running. To me, damage to targets out of cover is way better than having damage to armor, but everybody has their own opinion. I can only tell you what I like. Other people have different opinions about that. A lot of people say that contractors are better, but I don't agree with that at all. For my gloves, I'm running contractors with crit damage on it and armor. It's, like I said, best in slot for right now. Definitely nice to run. This only works against damage. These gloves only work for armor. So as soon as you break someone's armor, these gloves are pointless. There's no reason of having them, basically. But totally up to you. You can run exactly like this. That's why I'm running it, obviously, because they are nice. For my backpack, I'm running a Grupo backpack with crit damage, crit chance, and a crit chance mod. And my talent is Adrenaline Rush. Like I said, I had Memento, but the servers I've been fighting lately are just, oh man, people just running tank builds and tank builds. So I need something to give me a little extra armor, and Adrenaline Rush does it. Now, if you want it to be smart with this build, just like me, I can do this exact same thing, and I wasn't thinking about this, but just to show you guys like how better you can make this build, all you would have to do is switch this to perfect Adrenaline Rush. Boom, now you get extra armor, and just switch the holster to Grupo. That's if you keep it like this though. You don't have to keep it like this. Like I said, you can change it around. Totally up to you guys. I know I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna switch it though, because I should have did that in the first place. But that's the gear. My stats: 60 crit chance, 155 crit damage. You can get 167 to 170-ish crit damage if you have everything maxed out. and if you change the just crit chance mod to a crit damage. But like I said, it's totally up to you. I wanted 60 crit chance. That's what I was going for. My last build, I don't think I had it with this exact setup, but for this one I do, and it works for me. As you can see in the clips, it hits hard. It makes a difference with 60 crit chance. Some people don't like it, some people do, but it's a preference thing. For my skills, I'm running a shield. Yes, a shield. I know it sucks. Clutch your garbage. You use a shield. Yes, I do suck, but it helps me stay alive when people are running and gunning when in sync and shotguns, and I don't. You need something to help you out. For my second skill, I'm using an EMP sticky. You don't have to use EMP sticky. It's totally up to you. You don't even have to use a shield. Just because I have something equipped doesn't mean you have to use it exactly. It's totally up to you guys. This build is optional, literally. EMP sticky is definitely good though. I like it. If you're one of them people that hate shields in general, don't run it. Run the EMP and then put on a decoy. This build works the exact same. You just have to be able to move. If you don't know how to strafe, then it's not going to work good for you at all. But for majority part, this is the build. I like it a lot. Definitely works for me. Hopefully you guys test it out and tell me if you like it or not. I definitely want to hear you guys' opinion. If you think it's trash, let me know why. I like when people criticize my builds or tell me what's wrong with it. Just because people in this community only like to make the exact same copycats builds, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to bring other builds up in the community. I don't see anybody running spotter. That's why I've been using it a lot. I'm just trying to make it move up in the world, as you can see. But yeah, let me know if you guys like the build. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions. I will get to your comments as soon as possible. But that's the rest of the video. It's Clutch Gon' Shoot, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.